Hi all, I wanted to share with you the exciting new platform of Affectlog, AL 360 degree, something which actually lays the magnifying lens into your models. The screen which you see is a blank canvas after you have logged in of using your authorization and in your profile. And on the right hand side, the first step is to select a model. So for in this case, we are using a use case of HR promotion models, of which gradient boosting machines, GBM for promoted, and LDA are two models which we are comparing for the HR data sets of employee classification, which we are then going to compare at all three levels, which is at the dataset level, at the model performance levels, as well as at the fairness metrics level, which is again quite contextual. So if we start with data set level, we could drag in the various insights which have come out of this particular data set. Again, what's important is not to worry too much about how you have dragged in, because there's an auto arrange button which allows you to arrange at a click of a button. And as well as you can extrapolate here at dataset levels, at the kind of visualization you want to choose, but also at the level of individual data points which are coming from the dataset which is in it, and the variables which are within the feature set of this particular dataset. So again, this is crowded enough for datasets, so maybe we could move to the next page where I see this extra plot which I don't need so much, so I delete it, and I put all the plots which are related to model performance on this new tab to see, of course, the performance metrics of the couple of models which I have selected, but also set performance as well as funnel plots, which again are quite critical and important, as we would see a little bit later. And the final thing which I was also wanting to do are then fairness level of metric, because that's one of the key reasons why our clients love Affectlog, because they want to see, observe, and explain what these models are doing for the kind of target vector, in this case gender, which they're going to study. Which again, in terms of the actual presentation, that's something which I can follow up in the next video. But this allows you to then arrange your dataset level insights, where you have partial dependence, you have fairness metrics and metric scores on gender, because this was the use case which we had for this client. Then accumulated dependence and variable importance. At model level insights, you have ROC, which helps you see the accuracy, the metrics for both the models, with funnel models, with regression error characteristics, as well as subset performances. You can also annotate if you are not working alone, and there you can again choose any of the schemes which come to your to label and share it with fellow data scientists or your leadership team, and say, okay, maybe this is interesting, and can annotate this and share this with your team members. The good part again is that you can also then export this. But what's more interesting is you can also share over local networks, because many a times this is sensitive data which cannot be put on the network. So to be able to ensure that your fellow data scientists and your team can actually still collaborate on certain things, you can copy this in your other client ID, which is on the same network, and then have the same access to the dashboard which you see here. The other couple of things which I did want to say is that you can download the session without any of the PII within your with the annotations also, which then you can restore. And the final thing which I wanted to share is Of course, your session history allows you to restore in case any of the plots got reset, and then you can you ensure that even your annotations and everything which you had done in the session is retained, including the annotations. So this is basically at level where if there is something where you want to audit, these are things which you can check on. You can see with various age and things. You cannot, because it's not a category variable. Maybe the fairness metrics of this particular use case is not relevant, but you can see in the other partial dependence accumulated at a variable of age, how's that actually shaping up. So I'd stop here, and I would love for you to also explore the dashboard and various within your data sets, within your context, within your models, to generate and dig deeper into areas where dealing with sensitive data set requires you to be vigilant, but not after things have happened, but before you're putting into production itself. With this, wish you all an amazing day, and see you later. Thanks.